Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Tantalus Systems Holdings channel, transforming utilities and communities. And joining us, as always, the Chief Executive Officer, Peter Alondo. Welcome back, sir.
Thanks, Kyle.
Always a pleasure to have you back, man. So you guys have been getting some big news coming out here as Kansas Municipal Energy Agency selected Tantalus to deliver the purpose-built smart grid solutions to its membered utilities. Now, Kansas has more than 80 membered utilities. How are you guys kind of getting involved with this, and what does it mean for Tantalus?
Yeah, thanks. Excited to share the news today about the partnership with Kansas Municipal, KMEA. What they are, Kyle, is a joint action agency, which is an entity that joint action agencies are entities that exist across the U.S. And are state-based entities for the most part. And what they're doing is they're providing on behalf of member municipal utilities, public power entities, a collection of shared services and resources, particularly for some of the smaller communities or the utilities that don't have the same resources available, whether financial or personnel, that some of the larger investor-owned utilities or even larger public power and electric cooperative utilities may have. And so KMEA is now the fourth joint action agency that has selected our company. We are also partners in Georgia with Electric Cities of Georgia, in Indiana, across Indiana with IMPA, and in South Carolina with Piedmont Municipal Power Authority. So KMEA represents our fourth joint action agency that selected Tantalus as a smart grid partner to their membership. And what the partnership provides is for KMEA to host all of the software capabilities that come with our solution. And what that really does is offload some of the IT requirements or resources necessary for utilities that may just not have the personnel to really support the IT infrastructure associated with modernizing their grid. And as we think about specifically with today's events unfolding in Eastern Europe and the increasing threat of cyber attacks across North America that's getting a lot of coverage in the news, certainly here in the US and in Canada, you know, the cyber support here is important too. And so what KMEA is doing as a member organization is offering to their broader membership a path to modernize their grid by selecting Tantalus, deploying our communications network and our edge computing modules under the glass of meters, as well as other devices, and then hosting all of the IT and software capabilities of our solution on behalf of those members. So it's sort of shared resources and shared services from an IT and from a cyber perspective. And we're really excited to include now our fourth joint action agency in KMEA.
Yeah, it's great to hear, man. So how big is this contract for Tantalus, and how does this kind of attract other, clients in this perspective, and how are you guys reaching out beyond this?
Yeah, so it's really a marketing and services partnership agreement that we have with KMEA. What we've witnessed already is 3 utilities within Kansas's membership of 81 utilities that have opted into this partnership. They're deploying our system, and KMEA is hosting our software capabilities on those 3 member utilities. Hard to predict exactly how many utilities will opt into this, but what we've witnessed in other relationships with joint action agencies, specifically Georgia, Indiana, and in South Carolina, is fairly quick adoption for utilities that are truly trying to modernize and prioritize investments in upgrading their distribution grids. And what it does is it takes some of the upfront cost and the burden associated with that off of the utility and sharing that across a number of utilities. So our hope is that the 3 utilities that are currently deploying Tantalus systems in Kansas quickly multiplies through 2022 and for the years to come.
That's great to hear, Peter. I really appreciate these insights today.
Yeah, Kyle, thanks so much for the coverage on it, and thanks for the outreach.
Always a pleasure. On that note, I pass the question off to you guys. Let us know what you think in that comment section below, and obviously consider subscribing as this news comes down the wire. We'll continue to update you here, but stay cool, stay awesome, and as always, I look forward to catching you in the next one.